Hey, good evening. This is nighttime. I've been moving furniture all day and I am in a different place. So if you're wondering where I am, I'm in a exercise room. Ta-da! So I'm getting a little bitty workout. So I'm on the bike. There you go. See that? My big stomach. Getting rid of it. But I wanted to shoot a video, at least do one every day, Monday through Friday, to unblock myself from, so I can experience growth, and you guys are growing with me. From on Mondays we do mind, then body, then spirit, finances, and then social interactions or relationships. So I just want you guys to really get that in your mind. Like if you are just all about body, Tuesdays might just be your day. But I wanted to have something for everybody because I want to do this holistically. I wanted to cover all of the areas that could help somebody, and it's helping me. Now that it is a podcast, I can finally get people in that really know what they're talking about. So I have personal trainers, and I'll have, for mind, I'll have Space to Thrive coming in. They can help us do some meditations, either guided meditations or just talk about self-care and wellness. And for body, brother-in-law, he's going to help me personal train. So you're going to see me go, get both, on Wednesdays, spirit. So I wanted to have some pastors, that's kind of like my area from a kid's point of view. Another is finances. I wanted to have some financial people come in, some financial advisors. I have some lined up, and if you're interested in helping me, you can hit me up. And on social interactions, some motivational speakers, Brandon, and some other friends that are coming. So we're going to start having a really good time with this. And if you got questions or anything, just go ahead and hit me up. Just send me an email. Today was focused on social interactions, relationships. And I was just thinking, we try to be everything for everybody, and we can't please everybody. What we have to do, a lot of times we label ourselves as a certain way. This is my personality. This is how I can serve you. And this is how the other person thinks of us. They want us to do this. Like my little niece, she was like, okay, you are my uncle, and I only want you to give me a hug and then leave me alone. She doesn't want me talking to her, right? But if I'm talking to her, I'm stepping outside of that label that she's given me, or that job. I'm stepping past that role, and she doesn't want to interact with me. So what must I do? I have to really get into a habit or a mode of, all right, this is what she wants, but I have to give her just a little bit more of it. That's not enough to make her uncomfortable, where she's like, leave me alone, you're way over the line. But okay, I can give her a hug and pat her on the head. Then I can give her a hug, pat her on the head, and give her a piece of candy or a piece of gum. I can give her a hug, pat her on the head, give her a piece of candy, and maybe a cookie. Give her a hug, pat her on the head, give her a cookie, and show her a video. Hey, look right here. But breaking it in, expanding my role, fulfilling who I want to be in her life. And a lot of us don't do that. When we say we've overstepped our boundary, we step back and like, I'm sorry, I'll never do that again. Even though you want to be in that person's life. And that person might not know how great you are. Now there's personal space, and there's, like I said, if you expand past that, you're gonna have to accept, like, if I can't get past giving her a hug, I have to accept that, and every now and then try something different if I really want to be a part of her life. But what'll end up happening is if I oversteps too many times from her emotional bank, I'll be making too many withdrawals and I'll go bankrupt. And when I go bankrupt, I won't have any clout. I won't have any credibility. I won't have any liability. I won't have any assets to work with. And I run the risk of really damaging that relationship forever. Whereas my wife, she sees her as an auntie. Hey, I can go to her, I can talk and do all this while I'm jealous and sitting here like that, but I don't have the relation. I haven't built the rapport, or I haven't built the relationship. I haven't put enough emotional deposits into her emotional bank account to really make withdrawals, to really start really going outside of her comfort zone. She don't know me like that. So I have to take that into consideration. And it's just like this. It's really like this almost with every relationship. Now, Dale Carnegie he shows us how to really get into other people's space and with How to Win Friends and Influence Anyone. I really like that book. But like I said, you can help, and some people don't want to be helped. They don't even want your help. And you're gonna have to say, okay, you're gonna have to agree to disagree. I want to be in your life, but you don't want me there, so you're gonna have to take a step back. But do things to be a blessing. God has blessed you to be a blessing, and if you're not being a blessing, it's gonna be really hard to enter in unknown territory without causing trouble. So I want you guys to really, as we go into this weekend, spend some quality time, because that's what really matters. If you only had 30 minutes on this earth, what would you do? Probably wouldn't be like, if I just go to work for 31 minutes, I don't care. You probably wouldn't do that. You'd probably be looking for the closest to all your buddies, and you have that last laugh together. And that's what's important. That's really what's important. You being happy. You pleasing yourself by everybody serving you, but you actually being happy. And most people are happy making other people happy, believe it or not. A lot of times, and God says, give and I give it back to you, press down, shaking together, running over. He gives, he enjoys giving because we enjoy giving, and he enjoys giving back to us because we enjoy giving back to him. So that relationship goes like that. I don't want to take too much time, but you guys have a great evening. I will see you on Monday, ready to go. We're going to have a lot of fun with this podcast. I love you, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it, okay? Here we go.